For 50 years, the Kips Bay Decorator Showhouse has designed what's next in design. To celebrate its golden anniversary, more than 20 visionary designers reimagined a Greenwich Village townhouse in just 8 weeks, transforming 9,000 square feet and 6 stories into a living work of art. Scenic wallpapers unfold like murals. Chandeliers and sconces cast light like jewelry, and every doorway reveals another world. A Parisian-inspired dressing room, a moody speakeasy, a dining room adorned with dazzling scenic wallpaper. This isn't just a show house. It's 50 years of imagination, craftsmanship, and purpose, all under one extraordinary roof. So come with us as Homeworthy gives you an exclusive look inside the show house's gorgeous rooms. To watch the full episode ad-free, scan the QR code or click join below. You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story.
Hello, Homeworthy. I'm Jamie Drake, New York City-based interior designer, and for this year's Kips Bay show house, I did an exterior space. Many of my clients and many of our projects are blessed to have some outdoor space, and we design them all the time. I think that they're something everybody wants and hopes to have, and a place where they can connect with nature, fresh air, sunshine, and light. The space, when I came upon it, was covered with the cheapest trellis you can imagine that was 40 years old. So I started by envisioning wrapping the walls with these horizontal planks of acacia wood that are sort of an embrace, a natural embrace here in the West Village. When I first saw the space, I decided that there were parts of it that were worth keeping. I loved the 2 levels and the brick steps that go up to the upper level and the brick floor. What's more beautiful than natural brick with its terracotta variations of color? There was a fountain in the middle of those steps that wasn't working and wasn't in good condition. So I envisioned a sculpture plinth becoming the focal point. And I covered and created this box of emerald quartzite stone. Directly behind the sculpture, in alignment with the plinth, I installed a panel of mirror 9 feet 6 inches tall to reflect the sculpture, increase the sense of space, and reflect light. Flanking it are other panels of the emerald quartzite, which are quite uplifting and monumental. The lower level I furnished for conversation, coffee, cocktails, reading a magazine, and there are 3 very comfortable round lounge chairs centered around a beautiful hand-painted ceramic table by the artist Reinaldo Sanguino. And I always like having some wit in my spaces. And Reinaldo had painted on this table the Pink Panther, giving you a thumbs up. As a child, I always loved interior design. I knew that's what I wanted to be from a young age. I used to draw pictures of rooms on the backs of the cardboards that my father's shirts were wrapped around from the cleaners, and intense colors, beautiful combinations of things. I mean, I loved creating interiors even then. On the upper level, I created a very long 27-foot banquette and covered it in beautiful coral-colored fabric, which recalls the brick color tones, and then accented it with shades of teal and turquoise. There's a wonderful dining table surrounded by chairs as well, and so it's a perfect place for lounging and dining. To me, design is everywhere, whether it's interior or outdoors. I love coming up with a solution, and there is no difference to the challenge. In my interiors, I always like to include fine art, and here I did the same outside in the garden. This ceramic piece by Carlos Otero commands attention beautifully. This garden is beautiful because it has an L-shaped layout. That's rather unusual. Here at the end, I wanted to create an exclamation point, if you will, and I chose this totemic steel sculpture by Jacob Jorgensen to really be literally an exclamation point, and it's backdropped by beautiful curtains. And then this chair by John Koga from Ralph Pucci is a place I think that you could sit down, meditate, or deal with something on your cell phone. It's a pleasure always to be a part of Kips Bay as a designer, but I'm part of it every year anyway. I have co-chaired the show house for 15 years, and I sit on the board of the organization. What we do is after-school programs in some of the poorest neighborhoods in the Bronx for 11,000 kids a year. And if you think about 11,000 kids learning things, learning to be active and and socialize with each other, those 11,000 kids all come from families. So we're probably affecting 50, 70,000 people in the Bronx yearly.
Thanks for joining us inside the 2025 Kips Bay Decorator Showhouse. Stay tuned for more unforgettable spaces on Homeworthy. Thanks for watching. Be sure to go to homeworthy.com for exclusive content, shopping guides, and so much more.